we're going to get started on your tarot reading for the month of July. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's begin by choosing a tarot deck. And I think I want to use this one. I reached for it. So yeah, I'll use this one. It's called the Rainbow Heart Tarot, for those of you that care to know. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what we have for you guys today, Aries. All right. Holy Spirit, we are connecting with the zodiac sign of Aries. What insight, foresight, clarity, revelations, guidance do we have for Aries at this moment in their life, or for whenever it is that they find themselves watching us, listening to this reading? All right, we have the Ten of Swords and we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, let me see. One more card to clarify this Wheel of Fortune. We have the Empress. All right, guys, so I think things are all right. So for those of you that I'm connecting with, there is something that went wrong, and not just wrong. I mean, it took the worst turn that it could have possibly taken. Ten of Swords. So this could be a situation that resulted in something that went wrong. Worst case scenario for sure. Ten of Swords. Maybe many of you felt defeated. This is a big source of stress, this Ten of Swords. And there is a feeling of like it is what it is. It is what it is. Like whatever went wrong here, there's no turning back. I'm hearing the hands of time. Right now I'm hearing that R. Kelly song. If I could turn back the hands of time, then my darling, you still be mine. If I could turn. I'm hearing that song. Well, that piece there, or that song in general, it's about losing someone. So, I mean, this could certainly be about love, but for the rest of you, it's not. It's just something went wrong, and it sucks, right? And well, you can't go back. You don't have a time machine to go back and change whatever happened or whatever's happening. Ten of Swords and Wheel of Fortune. But there is good news. I feel like the end is nearing, like the end of, whatever is stressing you out, whatever this is. I do see it. I do see you, okay, feeling better about this entire thing with the Empress. So the Empress says, guys, that you're really going to be replenished. You see this person? There's blood on the floor. So this Empress, I'm seeing it as resilience. So you're going to bounce back, okay, Aries? You're going to bounce back. That's something you should know. You need to know that you're resilient and that you're going to fully recover from this mentally, emotionally, physically, whatever, spiritually, whatever we have going on here. It's something that you're already starting to feel better about. So things are definitely looking up, guys. And perhaps, this has to do with just, for sure, I feel like your luck is changing with the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, absolutely, especially so here with the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, so your luck is looking up, guys, okay? For sure, things are getting better already. Do expect things to get better. Here we have the Six of Pentacles, and this is about help. It's about support. So this is about catching a break, Aries, my dear Aries. You're going to catch a break, guys. Goodness gracious, what have you been going through, Aries? What have you been going through? I'm telling you, this gives me the feeling of, again, I'm hearing that song play in my head. If I could turn back the hands of time, then my darling, you'd still be mine. I'm hearing that song. This is also there's a lot of regret here, guys. There's a regret. Like, gosh, did I just get myself into this, or how did this happen? And not only that, but getting to the point of accepting that, and it allowing that to settle in. And I feel like that was very difficult, Aries, because like I'm getting this feeling of I can do anything, or I can. I feel like you guys perhaps remained hopeful, and I think this is like I'm getting that this is just like an Aries energy. Like I feel like you guys were thinking like you could still turn back the hands of time, in some way with the Wheel of Fortune, like this isn't happening, or like okay it is, but I'm always lucky, things always some way somehow turn out the way that I want them to. And in fact, I do see that happening, but I do see you guys reaching the point, and for many of you're already there at the point where you're like, all right, I guess it is what it is. This is how it is, and this is what's happening, and I am defeated. I surrender to these terrible circumstances, bad circumstances. I surrender. Okay, this is what's happening. All right. It sucks for me. But the Empress is here, guys. And look, the Empress in this deck has many breasts. Like many, many, many breasts. So I'm seeing these like surplus of breasts as just more for you. More what? Just there's something very positive here, guys, that is going to be helping you recover. So this is also like, when you go through something, and for many of you, you're going through this, is something bad. Like, I wish this wasn't happening to me, or I wish I wasn't in this predicament, in this scenario. And there's nothing you can do about it. And you accept that. You're like, okay, fine, this is what's going on. I'm just going to have to, I guess, make the best out of it if you can. And I'm seeing this Wheel of Fortune and this Empress as like little things start happening that start making you feel better. So do expect that. So I'm also getting, it's not as bad as, you thought. That it's not going, the future is not going to be as bad as you thought or you first saw. But again, for many of you, it did get, you are there now. Like you're thinking, okay, I'm in a crap hole. There's no way out of here. Like you're going to get to that point if you have not gotten there. And then, out of nowhere, because that's the Wheel of Fortune, unforeseen, it kind of just happens overnight. Something happens. And you go from being in this, feeling perhaps defeated at your lowest, to the Empress. You see that, guys? The Empress we could say the Empress energy is exactly what this one needs, because the Empress is nourishment, it's care, It's resilience. It energizes you. And this one here looks dead, right? So you see the Empress is like pouring, we could say, life back into this Ten of Swords. And for many of you, it's going to come in the form of help and support. Help and support. The Six of Pentacles as well is a gift from the universe. It's just like the universe providing you with whatever it is that you are missing, whatever it is that you need, like that missing ingredient that is going to just make your soup taste better. That's the Six of Pentacles. You see, guys, this is wonderful. So do expect your luck turning, okay? I know that right now you're probably feeling like this Ten of Swords. But things are going to change, the Wheel of Fortune. And whatever this Wheel of Fortune brings for you, it's something that is going to put you in a better mood for sure. It's going to uplift you. It's going to energize you. And overall, you're going to be feeling a lot more positive about your circumstances and your situation, guys. So, oh my God, that's great. Okay, let's continue. So that's you like right now. So I guess like the main thing that I want to tell you from this is, hey, things are going to change for the better. No matter what the hell they look like right now. Okay, let's grab these. We have the Hermit. We have the Two of Swords. And then we have the Six of Wands. There is something here, guys, that maybe, you know, whatever this is, okay? There is something here that you've been, we could say, going through for a while. The Hermit. I'm seeing this Hermit. The Hermit goes on a journey, and it's a pretty long one. Maybe this whole situation has made you feel secluded, alone. But it has also helped you gain a whole lot of wisdom, guys. So I feel like you've matured very quickly, or there's been a shift in consciousness energetically with you that happened very quickly because of whatever this is. With the Hermit, you find yourself illuminated, meaning you just have a higher perspective on some things, right, in your life. You have a higher perspective. And I'm hearing it's you know, part of the journey. So it's not all bad, okay? It's not all bad. And then here we have the Two of Swords. I'm seeing this Hermit and the Two of Swords as you being in a situation on a certain path, right? For a while, for a little while. And with the Two of Swords, I feel like you're either undecided about something, or you are still missing a few puzzle pieces, I'm hearing, that are going to help you put this big picture together. Two of Swords. So yeah, guys, I feel like you've been, you know, going through something for some time. Two of Swords says, well, you don't know how things are going to, you know, you don't know what the road ahead looks like, right? You see how the Hermit is there walking and the Two of Swords is right in front of it. So I'm seeing this as you not completely being, you know, completely aware or clear about, well, what the future looks like for you, or what is next for you, or for what is up ahead. And then we have the Six of Wands, guys. So that's good. That is the answer to this question. Like, this Two of Swords is what now? What's going to happen next? What's going to happen next, Aries? Well, we've seen it from the very beginning, guys, is that Wheel of Fortune, which is just a turn of events that is incredibly favorable for you. And for many of you guys, I'm hearing thank your lucky stars, because this is like, this is just good luck. And Six of Wands, victory, success, accomplishment, triumph. That's you, like rising above these circumstances This is you being triumphant and overcoming whatever the hell this is. This is also you coming out on top. This is you being in a favorable position. This is you being happy, like, woo, like I made it through this. Or, yeah, like I made it through this. I made it through this. And wow, the way, things are turning out, the way things have turned out are turning out for me. Gosh, it's in the best way, in the best way. So this is some sort of favorable um, result for you. These are favorable results, guys. In whatever we have here, do know you're going to be receiving help and support. Six of Pentacles. You're going to receive something. You're going to receive help, guys, from the universe. Look at that. Lucky, lucky, lucky you, lucky you, lucky you, guys. Beautiful energy, my dear Aries. What do you want? All right, just looking at the time. Future. I feel like that is future developments, what we just went over right now. But I think I should look into further future developments, or just something that Aries should know, Holy Spirit, something Aries should know, perhaps something that Aries should be made aware about that they don't see, or they just need a little help. I don't know, seeing maybe a higher perspective, or maybe shining a light on something that Aries is not completely aware of as of yet. Just something of significance, of importance, Holy Spirit, that we could leave my dear Aries with, that is going to help them, that is just going to assist them in a positive way in just dealing with this whole thing. I mean, sometimes just knowing, makes all the difference, right? Sometimes just knowing alleviates the stress, for sure. All right, we have the Eight of Swords. And look, there we have somebody on the floor. It looks like the Ten of Swords all over again, right? It looks like the Ten of Swords all over again. All right, so the Eight of Swords, guys, is worry. This is worry, and it goes with what I was just saying. What did I say? Sometimes just knowing what's going to happen just makes all the difference. The Eight of Swords says, guys, that there's this stress here, but guys, it's all coming from, I suppose, the situation, the predicament, or what we have going on here, and the fact that perhaps we saw it with the Hermit and the Two of Swords, like the future in some kind of way is like unclear. Or there is like, how is this, what's like, there's missing information that would help you, know what's next. So that's what this Eight of Swords is. It's all that's missing, right? And well, I feel like this Eight of Swords is just like perhaps you feeling like, gosh, I'm stuck, right? And it is. That's the Eight of Swords. This is a person that feels like they're stuck in their circumstances. So this is something, I feel like this is the energy that you've been in, my dear Aries. And I don't blame you because of the situation. Like, I feel like it's just a normal reaction. It's not like you're trying, right? It's a normal reaction to the circumstances. But it's all an illusion. That's the Eight of Swords. It says that whatever is eating at your brain, whatever's causing you stress, whatever's making you feel stuck, it's all an illusion. You're not stuck in your circumstances. Okay, that's something you should know. And then here we have the Knight of Swords. All right, so I feel like this Knight of Swords is just saying that you should be like, I suppose like the mentality that you should be in, guys, is just be confident, guys, about, wherever you stand. And for many of you, you find yourself in a pretty crappy situation, And maybe having confidence is like not the easiest. But I mean, having confidence in that everything is going to turn out all right. That's this Knight of Swords. This is also saying, guys, you need to be brave, you need to be courageous. Like you need to bring out that warrior spirit within you to just make it through this situation, right? This Knight of Swords. Look at the horse. Like the horse looks mad. Usually, like the horse looks mad, and they're like, "Yeah, we're going into battle," and we're. So I feel like this needs to be you. Something you need to know is like, hey, this really. It's again, guys. I feel like you're stuck in a predicament. But again, I feel like the outcome is going to be better than you're thinking. And that's this Eight of Swords. Like you can't get yourself out of something, right? Like you can't get yourself out of something. Like, okay, I have to do this, or I have to go through this, or something like that. But it's not going to be as bad as you think. It's not. There's going to be a favorable outcome for you. And the Eight of Swords and the Knight of Swords is saying, like, it's saying, be strong, be brave, be courageous. Like you are stronger than you think, stronger than you believe. This Knight of Swords and the Eight of Swords. All right. I also see this like as you just finding your strength. Like yeah, I see you finding your strength, and I see you being brave. I see you being courageous. I see you tackling something just head on and handling it, guys, in a very empowering way, however that resonates. We have the Two of Wands. I feel like that's you. Like, okay, like this is what it is, right? Like this is what it is. Eight of Swords, Knight of Swords. All right, so I'm here, and I can't get out of this one. Eight of Swords. I can't get out of this one. All right, so I'm just gonna handle this. How I'm just gonna handle this how I handle things, right? And I'm gonna take it. Like right now, I'm gonna take it like a big girl. I'm gonna take it like a big boy. All right. Let's get this over with. Two of Wands. And I feel like that's you, like saying, all right, like you're like accepting, something. You're accepting, and guys, I feel like that is just going to make everything better for you. Two of Wands, and then we have the Seven of Cups. And I feel like that's you, like you don't like what's next. Again, there's this I feel like many of you are maybe going through something that is going to result in maybe like let's just say it's going to result in a different kind of experience. Seven of Cups and then the Two of Wands. Like I'm hearing like, what is this going to be like? What is this going to be like? Two of Wands, you see how this one's walking and they're looking at the Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Cups is just, it's options, choices. It's just a lot going on, and it's just like not being able really to make out something clear out of it. So I feel like this is you saying, all right, this sucks, but hey, it could be worse. Definitely could be worse. Aries, and you're saying, all right, I'm gonna suck it up with the Knight of Swords, and with the Two of Wands and the Seven of Cups, you're saying, well, let's see what this is like. All right, so that's good, guys. I see you I see you moving forward. And I see you being open to the possibilities. And I'm hearing, and that's the best way to go into this, guys. Not creating limitations and restrictions for yourself, not thinking about, everything that could go wrong, But I'm hearing it, just let go of that and just open. I see you opening yourself up to the possibilities. And I do feel like I'm feeling already that you're going to actually be, again, pleasantly surprised, guys. Hello, Ace of Cups. You see, guys, it's not going to be as bad as you think. Not at all, guys. I promise. I feel like you guys are thinking, like, I don't know, like worst case, like you're just thinking something is just going to go terribly wrong. Whatever already when something already went totally wrong. Okay, I'm hearing that's why you're in this predicament in the first place. So what the worst thing that could have happened already happened. Okay, so that's something you should know. It's not going to get worse. It's only actually going to get better, guys. Ace of Cups. Look at that. What did I say? You're going to be actually very pleasantly surprised, guys. And this is your, like right now I heard you're going to like what this is going to be. You're going to like this experience, as a matter of fact, with the Ace of Cups. For many of you, this is because you are, I feel like this is going to bring you healing. Again, because I feel like I maybe just, it's going to bring you healing in the sense of just kind of like calming your nerves. I'm hearing Ace of Cups. It's going to bring you love. You're going to welcome this, guys. Beautiful energy. Look at that, Aries. You see how this ended from the very beginning? What have I been telling you? Yes, this sucks, but guess what? It could suck even worse. And maybe the result, and again, the result still sucks, like what you got or what you're getting sucks. But guess what? It doesn't suck as bad as it could have sucked. So it's all about, seeing the higher perspective here. Wonderful. Ace of Cups, Seven of Cups. Yeah. You're going into something not knowing, Seven of Cups, what the hell that's going to be like. But guess what? Ace of Cups is actually going to be pleasant. This is, I'm hearing there's a friendship for many of you. There is romance. There is love. And for sure, there is healing. And there's just a lot of, there's this very welcoming, very loving, and very healing energy here, guys, that is going to come from all of this. So this is something very beautiful, very positive, guys, for you, that is coming out of something that we can say is something bad, something good coming out of something bad. And that is the miracle of the universe, of spirit of God, guys, making, creating something good out of something bad is what I have here. What we have here, Aries. Beautiful. Let's put this in. There's something about the number 2, guys. We see it here. 2 months, 2 weeks, 2 years. 8 is of significance as well. The number 8. All right, let's get an oracle card to close the reading. Let's get it from here. Aries, if you want to book a reading with me, you can do so by going to the link down below in the description box. It's going to take you to VotreVoyageTarot.com, where you could book a private reading with me. All right, guys, let's see. What closing message do we have for Aries, Holy Spirit? What closing message do we have for my dear Aries? We have stimulate. Okay, stimulate. And then we have enthusiasm. Stimulate and enthusiasm. So I feel like these 2 cards do go with your reading, because it's kind of like saying, like I feel like it's saying, like, get excited or start thinking positive, right? Like start thinking positive, start thinking differently about, this situation. And stimulation is also like the way that, like a feeling that is produced, right? Stimulate. And then here we have a brain. So I feel like this you're going to be mentally stimulated heavily. Maybe this entire thing has already been like stimulating you mentally. There's like a lot going on up there, guys, energetically. Mental stimulation, which I'm also getting, comes from new experiences, shifts in perspective of like going into something and experience it, and having a shift in perspective, like, oh, this is not, the way I thought it was going to be, or this is not the way I thought. Again, a higher perspective. And enthusiasm, it says dill and guaran. What is it? Guarana. Guarana is a plant. And the enthusiasm, guys, is just saying like I feel like it's saying like, get excited, get happy, start thinking positive. It's also saying get ready for like a fun experience. Absolutely, guys. Do you see that beautiful energy? It's all gonna work out for you, guys, in the best way, that it possibly can, considering your circumstances. Beautiful energy. Let's get one more card, and I'm going to get it from this deck over here. Let me hurry up. We are at 31 minutes. Okay, yeah, I wanted to keep the reading at about that long. All right, this is the Archangel Oracle cards, and then the other deck that I just used is called the Magical Herbs Oracle. All right, one last message, Holy Spirit, for my dear Aries. One last message. All right, here we go. And it says, Archangel Felier, honor animals, communicate with different species. Honor animals. All right, guys, so maybe there's an important connection here that is, it's being highlighted with you, about you and an animal. This could also be in connection to spirit animals, like connect, okay, to connect with animals, connect with spirit animals. Interesting. I know, I want to get one more card. I said one card, right? But I want to get one more. And then we have Archangel Christine, accept the Christ light, act with wisdom and loving compassion. So accept the Christ light. I feel like that's saying like accept the beauty or the light or the good that is coming from this situation. I'm telling you guys, I feel like this is something like a crappy situation, and then here comes the universe, here comes spirit, and they transform it and turn it into, they make something good out of it. So I feel like this is saying like, see the light in your circumstances. And guys, connect with spirit animals. Maybe there is a special animal in your life, maybe a pet that that is coming out here to bring attention to something, the relationship, the connection. There's just something that is being highlighted here in regards to a pet or an animal. All right, guys, this is what I have for you. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you. As always, truly, it was an honor and my pleasure. You guys take care, okay? Bye-bye.